guys, what's going on? It's your girl Queen Motivation coming through here to you guys with yet another video. But first, before I get into my video, I need you guys to do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and share this video. Also, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Normally, I like to just go straight into it and just pour out whatever's on my heart, whatever's on my mind, and just let it be a blessing, not only to myself, but to each and every person that actually watch my videos and listen to my videos. I know that a lot of us have been going through some dynamic changes in our lives, and some of us are confused, and some of us are misunderstood, and a lot of us don't know what's happening and what changes are taking place. But I'm here to tell you that everything that's happening in your life is definitely happening for a reason. There has been so many broken souls, and there has been so many wandering hearts, and there have been so much pain, and a lot of us are just all over the place, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all of those things above. What we need to do is bring in our energy and allow our energy to connect and align itself in the position it's supposed to be. Some of us are trying too hard to get people to like us. We're trying to get people to love us. We're looking for validation in each and every different aspect of our life, and we're dealing with so many different people because we want to feel accepted. What I want to tell you guys is that there's a season that's taking place, and in this season is definitely creating tension for those who do not understand you. But when you understand that everybody cannot go where you are going to be just fine, and you're going to be just amazed just to know that you are definitely being elevated in your season. We must learn to keep our vibrations high. If there is anybody in your life, or there's any situation in your life that's keeping you with a low vibration, then you, my friend, need to go ahead and release it back to wherever it came from, or whoever they came from, or whatever the case may be. I want to tell you guys that in this season of healing, we are going to definitely deal with some things that we do not want to. But in order to heal, we have to hurt. And to hurt is definitely a process that a lot of us don't want to go through. A lot of us want to skip past all the hurt and just jump straight into the healing, and wonder why as soon as the first thing happens to us, we're easily triggered and we're right back into this broken stages in our life. What we need to do is really definitely sit down and be prepared to deal with ourselves emotionally, physically, financially, mentally. Because when we begin to deal with ourselves in those areas in life, we will be able to deal with people according to our integrity. There has been a lot of misunderstanding. There has been a lot of confusions because, like I said before, we don't know what season we are in because we're not taking the time to get to know ourselves. Excuse me. When you begin to take the time to get to know yourself, you will begin to start opening doors and unlocking many gifts, many talents, and you will be able to excel in all of these things that's meant for you. We are all sitting on something that makes us extraordinary. We are all sitting on something that makes us stand out. I have heard this saying so many times watching my motivational videos and talking to a few colleagues of mine, understanding that there are going to be some situations that's going to test your faith, that's going to test your patience, that's going to test your ability to withstand each and everything that's taking place in your life. I don't know what that may be. I don't know who it may be, but there's a test that's definitely going to get you ready for your greatest purpose. A lot of us don't want to have anything to do with going through so much, but yet we're so blessed that we have to understand that this circumstances and these trials and tribulations that we're going through is setting us up for something great. Whatever you may be dealing with, whatever's bothering you, whoever's walking out of your life, who's ever hurting you, we have to understand that we have to embrace that for that moment, but do not stay there. We cannot stay in the moments where we're sad. We cannot stay in the moments where we're broken. We cannot stay in these moments when we're angry. But we do have to be able to feel these feelings. We cannot skip past the fact that we are mad. We cannot skip past the fact that we're hurt. We cannot skip past the fact that we're broken. We have to deal with these emotions. We have to embrace the things that we've been through, and we have to be prepared for our next level. A lot of us are not going into our next level because we're too busy being stuck, dwelling on what's happening in our lives right now that has no understanding whatsoever. But everything that's happening in your life definitely have understanding. You just need to get to that point where you're really ready to unlock what it is you need to understand your circumstances. We have been so caught up in trying to please everybody. We have been so caught up in trying to get validation from everybody. We have been so caught up with trying to run from whatever it is that we need to deal with and whatever it is that we need to face. We are trying to hold on to these seasonal people in our lives because we feel like there's a job that we can do. If you understand that we are not in a position to be trying to save everybody that comes into our lives, you will find your peace. You will find your understanding. I used to be the one that always want to save everybody, but I'm thinking to myself, what good am I to these people if I'm not good to myself? How can I save all these people when I don't even know how to save myself? How can I be a blessing? How can I encourage people? How can I love on people? How can I do all these things for everybody else, but I cannot do these things for myself? We have to get in alignment with what it is that we're supposed to be doing in this season. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing because you're too busy chasing the things and chasing the people that's way out of character for you. You are amazing. You are a great person. You are beautiful. You are a wonderful queen. You are a wonderful king. You cannot let anybody take that away from you. Whatever it is that you're dealing with in this season, we're going to get through it together. Because where there are two or more gathered, you already know the rest of the saints. So I want you guys to really take heed of whatever is happening in your life, because it is definitely shaping you into this great person. You are definitely walking in your greatest purpose. You are definitely walking in your greatest season. You are definitely being prepared and set up for something extraordinary. And I want you to receive everything that's due to you. Because in this season, you guys, we have lost so many people. And we didn't even know that these people was not supposed to be in our lives. We didn't even know that these people had a deadline in our lives. We didn't even know these people had an expiration date. But when it came, we had no control over it, so we had to let these people go. And once we started letting these people go, we started seeing different things. We started receiving greater things. We started to elevate. Our vibrations became higher. So I want to tell you guys that whatever it is you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're going through, let it happen. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to jump over it. Don't try to delete it, escape it, or whatever the case may be. Let it happen. Feel your feelings. Deal with your emotions. Embrace change. Welcome newness. And get ready for your miracle. Get ready for what is yours. Get ready for people to leave you. Get ready for people that's going to talk bad about you. Get ready for people that's jealous. Get ready for all that, because in this season that has to happen because you're elevated. So just in case you feel a little iffy and you get a little confused and you're scared and you don't know what's going on, remember that in that person's life or whatever it is that's going on in your life, remember, you are the blessing. Don't think about nothing else. Don't dwell on the sadness. Don't dwell on the brokenness. Don't dwell on the heartaches or all that unnecessary stuff that causes you headaches and back pains and all those things that you don't need. Don't dwell on that. Dwell on your season, knowing that this is your time to be elevated and your vibrations to be raised high. So you need to just take heed of that. Focus on that. Stay on that. Stand your ground. Create boundaries. And no matter what people say, you don't have to receive that. Reject anything negative. If it's not going to build you up or encourage you in any kind of way, don't receive it. You don't have to. I had some people say, hey, it's not your season. And I was beginning to believe that, because everything in my life just seemed like it wasn't making sense. And I was about to believe that it wasn't my season. But the moment I would have really believed that it wasn't my season, then it wouldn't have been my season, and I wouldn't have been able to receive the things that's about to take place in my life. Stop believing lies and stop thinking that it's not your season just because things are not happening. It's always your season if you trust and believe. But understand that every season has a timing. So it's not in timing, but it is your season. Because it's definitely my season. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care. This is my season. I claim this season. And I'm going to keep claiming seasons until it's actually my season. But I'm not going to say it's not my season, because I'm not going to put that energy out there. This is definitely my season. This is definitely your season. And I hope you get ready to receive so many different things that's about to take place in your life. Do me a favor and really connect with yourself. Get to know yourself. Know who you are. Love on yourself. Appreciate yourself. Respect your journey. Respect your struggle. And understand, again, that you are the blessing. No matter what people say, no matter what people do, no matter what your circumstances are, whatever that is, you are the blessing. Remember that. Keep striving, keep pressing, keep pushing on, and remember the ABCs of life. Always be confident. I don't care what the circumstances is, and I don't care what it looks like. Always be confident. You have to do one thing, and that is glow through what you grow through. Whatever you're going through, you're definitely going to glow from it, and you're going to grow from it. Receive your blessings, understand your purpose, walk in your purpose, and don't let anybody, tell you anything different. You are the blessing. Remember that.